Hello and welcome to the third ever episode of SocialPDX. My name is Bryce L. Tomlinson and
This is me,
aka Tony Thomas. What are we talking about today?
I'm drinking my Big Energy coffee from 7-Eleven. If you haven't had this is good stuff. It's got like 2 things that start with G in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that stuff.
And B12, I remember that one. And this stuff is, unlike an energy drink, you will not crash with this. And I am addicted to this stuff.
Nameless source of stuff that I drink.
And then we've got Johnny's seasoning salt.
Yes.
This is the bomb, and sometimes I'll just drink this.
Not a paid product placement at all.
Absolutely. Well, I wish it was. I need money.
Today, we were thinking about talking about penguin. And what is penguin, Tony?
Penguin is a fuzzy little black and white guy.
Yeah.
At the Oregon Zoo. The end. No. Penguin is the latest algorithm change from Google. Notice how they do their algorithm change, which are foreboding, and they cover them with nice little fuzzy animals like panda.
Penguin.
And now penguin.
Panda.
And basically it's another algorithm change
Petunias.
to filter. Yeah, that'll be the next one. Petunia.
Petulance. Pestilence. Oh, wait. Those aren't nice.
Flatulence. But this is supposed to filter out spammy websites, essentially. Bottom line.
Wasn't that what Panda was supposed to do?
Right. And it did. It caused some problems, but nothing is ever perfect. But the only thing you really have to worry about with these Google algorithm changes is if you have a spammy website, if you're buying links, if you're linking to low-quality sites, if you're doing gray to black hat marketing type stuff, SEO.
You're selling children for link juice.
Yes, that's not good. That's not good. If you're creating a website, create good, solid, original content that you write yourself, and a lot of it based around high-quality keywords. High demand, low supply, high profitability keywords. And you're set. You shouldn't have anything to worry about. And a lot of sites who do that are actually seeing their traffic rise and their rankings rise simply because it is doing its job in filtering out garbage.
And some of you may say, oh, he's talking about SEO. No, we're actually not even talking about SEO. We're just talking about making good original content, and in all of the text that surrounds that, just talk about what your content is. And don't talk about unrelated garbage. And just keep it simple and talk about this original content that you created, and that's it. It's a very simple concept.
A lot of the highest ranking sites and good solid sites aren't doing any SEO. They just simply create good content and let their content do its job and let the search engines do its job. Now, if you want to get into Google and you're talking about Google Plus and how they're, doing taking unfair advantage and raising their Google Plus, social network, if you can even call it that, the Facebook wannabe. Yeah, I mean, that's a different matter entirely. But essentially, if you're talking, search engine, Google, Bing, Yahoo, create good, solid, original content, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Now, that's a nice segue kind of into our next topic. Because the YouTube Partner Program
is a joke.
Well, now we have differing opinions here on this.
What's new about that?
Yeah, and that's why we have this show, actually, because he and I have these talks about stuff, and we're like, you know what, dude, this is good stuff. We should share this with somebody.
Just shut up, save it for the...
Yeah, so we don't actually speak to each other outside of this show anymore.
That's right.
But anyway, the YouTube Partner Program is it's now open to everybody. What's different?
Nothing.
Okay.
A while back, Google started opening the monetization up to everybody.
To pretty much anybody that uploaded a video.
Right. So that was the big thing. Now you could monetize your videos. And now they've opened up the Google Partnership Program to everybody, the YouTube Partnership Program to everybody. And what are the advantages? As I see it, absolutely none. You
So-
still cannot brand your channel. You still cannot put your own thumbnails, select your own uploaded thumbnails for your videos. There is absolutely no advantage.
Yeah, unless you're
right
a
now.
full partner. But what do you call that? I mean, is that one of those network partners? Like, do you have to be like part of like Machinima or whatever to be like a full partner that can brand your stuff with your logos and your things? Now, Tony and I have a couple of partnered channels, and so I mean, we have that branding capability, but for the vast majority of people, I mean, it just amounts to basically the same thing as the old general monetization platform.
And some of our channels don't. My Loving on Portland, I sent in an application for partnership, and I didn't realize that they were opening this up so soon. And it kind of threw me when I got an email that said, yes, you've been accepted as a partner within the same type of or time frame that I sent in my application. So I was pretty thrilled, and then realized that it had been their opening up to everybody, and I have no advantage over anybody else.
Yeah.
Nobody.
You're special, just like everyone else.
Yeah, that's just it. At least I want a membership card or a secret handshake with this partnership. Otherwise, it's just like, you're a YouTube partner. Oh, thank you. That's creepy.
Yeah, it's freaky. The one thing that I kind of like...
So what do you think is the advantage? There's none right now.
Well, at this point, it amounts to the same thing as monetization, but I think they're just calling it the partner program. But now, what do we call like full partners that have thumbnails, and what do you call that? I mean, they're partners. They used to be just called partners. Now, what are they called? Network partners? What are they called?
Grandfather partner.
Branding partners. What do you? Anyway, the one thing that I do like about the new monetization platform is the fact that on the new upload page, there's not like I don't have to submit like a whole affidavit outlining all the rights that I have to produce my content and publish it on YouTube. Now, I imagine that there's going to be probably a lot of requests from YouTube to these partners to submit more information regarding the video that they uploaded, and probably a lot of those they simply won't respond to them, and so they'll probably deny them monetization on those videos. And then I imagine with the scenario playing out that if they upload enough videos that aren't eligible for monetization, that they will have their monetization disabled on their channels. That's generally how it works with YouTube.
Now, see, I think that's goofy because I never had to submit an affidavit. All I had to do was let them know that I was using royalty-free music in there, and that was pretty much it. As long as I could prove that it was royalty-free and I had the right to use it,
have
it
had
was good.
to.
Right.
Like, they've.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
we want more
they
information.
Put you through the grinder.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Right.
And then on one channel, I get a lot of crap about it, and on the other channel, I don't get a lot of crap about it. But on the new monetization platform, it's like zero crap. I kind of like it.
They have this little button that says,
Got it.
Yeah, got it. It's just
got
like
it
you cannot upload illegal stuff and got it.
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
it. But see, that's just added a step.
I can use all this stuff. I understand this. I understand that. Got it.
Before I used to, I knew what was expected of me. I wrote it up in a text document, copy and pasted it into that little form, submitted it, and that was it. It was they either said okay or they had a problem with it. Now they've added an extra step, so you just say got it, and then they're going to come back and they're going to say, oh, well, you've got to prove it. Well, why couldn't I have proved it in the first place like the old way instead of having this extra step that I was willing to prove in the first place, and now you're just causing me issues. You're causing me headaches. I hate you.
Tony likes writing out all this stuff on Notepad.
I don't have to. It's like a couple paragraphs, if that.
But I've had to look up the individual songs and the links to download.
Right, just because they want a blood sample from you.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that's the way it works
they
with
want
all of
my
us.
entire pharmaceutical history.
I don't know why they hate you, Bryce.
I don't get it. But anyway, with that being said, I like the got it button. Tony doesn't.
Yeah.
So that's really what it boils
Got
down
it?
to. Tony doesn't like got it.
Yeah.
I like got it a lot because it's less typing for me.
I like the
and
big
if they want to ask me
Office-
for more
Office
information,
Depot
great.
button.
To be like, yeah, the big bonk.
Yeah, that would be cool. I want to talk about PicMonkey. If you have ever used Picnic, which was a incredible online photo editor that Google just recently bought and they killed immediately and implemented it into Google Plus, which
Why do they call
really,
it PicMonkey?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Monkey.
Because monkeys pick stuff.
Is it? Is there
They're-
something?
Pick stuff, out of your hair and stuff. I don't know, but I don't care. They could call it Fred for all I care. But
I'll
anyway,
call it
what
Fred.
PicMonkey did is they used the same source code. It's open source code. And now we have our Picnic back. So you need to go to PicMonkey.com. If you don't have Adobe Photoshop Elements or Adobe Photoshop or anything on your computer, and even if you do, PicMonkey and Picnic did incredible jobs at editing out, like for instance, blemishes and wrinkles and all that stuff that I have on your photos, and just dressing them up and making them real
wrinkles?
simple. Huh? I have nipples.
No wrinkles?
Yeah, I have nipples.
Blemishes?
Yeah.
I didn't notice.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have kids.
See, that's because we photoshopped this entire video
That's
from
right.
end to end, so he just looks beautiful.
Yeah,
So I'll
no,
do my
no
best
age
down
spots.
there.
Age spots are gone. But go to
Like to buy a vowel?
Go to PicMonkey.com. It's a free service. It's incredible. If you liked Picnic, you're going to love PicMonkey because Google can't touch it. Well, I can't say that. They'll probably find a way.
They'll probably own it soon.
Yeah.
And shut it down. Anyway,
There's nothing to sell. It's open source. What's next?
I was thinking about coffee shops, because typically, I know on a given day when I'm doing video or editing stuff or doing social networking, I will go to a coffee shop,
Or as we like to call them, our satellite offices.
satellite offices. That's a great. I'm going to use that too. My satellite office.
At Mocha Express.
Yeah, Mocha Express, a coffee villa. I know that the owners of these coffee shops actually seem to embrace us setting our satellite office right there. Now, Tony brings his laptop, like a normal person would, to a coffee shop and sets up shop there, and typically,
Bryce
what's
brings
the
his
longest you
huge
would?
Mac.
What's the longest time that you would occupy a coffee shop to?
Probably 2 hours at the most. That's
2
when
hours.
my butt starts hurting. So maybe they should implement satellite
Shelves.
office-friendly stools just for us.
We
with
could bring
pads.
memory foam pads
There
with
you
us
go. There
to
you
the
go.
coffee shops.
Memory foam.
But I bring my 27-inch iMac and set it up. He brings
It's
the
like
laptop.
bringing a suitcase into the shop.
Yeah.
It's this big, huge
I
monstrosity.
know people look at me all cross-eyed and stuff, but man, I get stuff done, And I can't do all my editing on a laptop, and that's most of what I do.
Well, I can't either because my laptop is old. I need a new one. It's quite a few years old, and it just can't keep up with the stuff I need.
But my point is, if you're
I
like
do my
us
websites.
and
That's
you're
cool.
working from home, and you got to get out of the house, you know what? These shop owners, these coffee shop owners, seem to actually embrace, especially in this economy, when it helps to have someone in your shop. They seem to embrace the idea that someone will come there and set up an office and work there for hours on end sometimes, and just keep buying coffee all day, And you're buying coffee, or you're buying, I don't know, I get water and I tip the person there, just being nice, and
You can always barter deals.
They got food. Yeah,
just
you
like
might
I
be
did
able
with
to barter.
Coffee Villa. I go in there and they have an ad on my uniquelyportlandoregon.com website that renews yearly. It's pretty much indefinite, actually. And I get free
Just like we
coffee.
have a bartering system here. He
Yeah,
sits
and I'm
here
good
and
with
talks
that.
with me,
It's mine.
and he gets
Mine,
in return.
so,
He gets to
yeah.
put he gets to talk about uniquelyportlandoregon.com.
And
selfless
romanticoregoncoast.com.
Plugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know.
And my IMDb page and my Pinterest and my
Anyway, I think...
Are you on Pinterest yet?
No, I'm not on Pinterest
You're
yet.
a retard. But yeah, the link juice is incredible. Like I said in the last episode, even though they don't use... all of a sudden I forgot the name. They're I can't remember. That's what you get when you get old.
Texture on the paint up there on the ceiling.
Well, at least it's not rain coming down like from our deck
Neighbors
above.
upstairs with a tarp that defaulted on its real estate loan.
They're still fixing our apartments,
evicted.
and the wind was blowing everything. And this big tarp that they have over there, the workers, while they're reconstructing their deck, came down, and it was just like a massive rainstorm waterfall down here. We could have taken a shower out there if we had had some soap. Well, oh, wait, you don't use soap, do you?
I use ashes. I'm very biblical. I did want to talk about one more thing before we go, and that is I'm doing a little bit of an experiment, and just because like some of my best grossing videos are some of the worst videos that I've produced, and so I'm kind of doing a little experiment to see, like, even without promotion, what those YouTube channels will do. I've created 3 new YouTube channels, and I'm not promoting them, which is why I'm not going to name them here. And I'm doing a little experiment. I'm shooting the videos strictly with my little Android phone, just one-off videos, basically. Very few of these videos will ever be edited. They're just going to be raw videos shot, in
his shower.
Yeah, no, that would be frightening. Although it'd probably get a few hits from very
old women,
people. I do one channel that's about a specific topic, one channel that's about another specific topic, and all of these are topics that have something to do with things people buy or things people consume or use or do. And so there's something marketable about each of these channels. And so I'm just shooting, between 5 and 10 minute videos typically about various things that I'm interested in, and seeing how well they do with the new monetization model. Because as soon as you start uploading videos, you can start attaching them to your AdSense account. So no longer are you limited by the eliteness of the partnership program. So, get on it. Seriously. If you have thought that maybe your ideas are something that you can make money at, Google is out to reward you for that.
Yeah,
actually.
by all means. Pick your nose on a video and upload it. Whereas the rest of us original grandfather partners had to work really hard for our partnership.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just go for it.
Yeah. Well, and again, there's other ways also to monetize your videos. You can become like an Amazon affiliate. You could become, you can get on, what is it?
Product placement.
Barnes & Noble even does that. You can get local sponsors in your area to sponsor your videos, and then you have a paid product placement. You can actually pay your videos like that. But, like, for instance, I have a friend that...
creativity.
I have a friend that
you.
knows a lot about guitars, and he knows a lot about music theory, and so he's making little short videos explaining a certain concept in music theory and guitar, and just shoot him with his cell phone, and he became an Amazon affiliate, which anybody can do, and so now he's got his links, for guitar theory books that he found on Amazon. And, he can advertise those books within his videos that have relevant, original content that he created. That's the thing. Again, we come back to it. If you're making original content, that's stuff that people really are seeking out on YouTube. And I don't care if that's, if your specialty is treadmill accidents. If you do really good treadmill accidents, I will subscribe to you. And I will watch your videos. and there's probably some ad that will pop up on your video that I'll like.
Yeah,
and
if you crash and burn on film, I'll love you all over.
Yeah. I mean, that's a genre unto itself, and I can make a whole other vlog about that. Anyway, thanks for watching SocialPDX. We really appreciate that you guys are faithful subscribers, and actually, I think most of the people that have watched our videos have actually watched them all the way to the end.
Yeah, thanks, Mom and Grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Cousin Bob. I appreciate you, Bob, very much. I know we don't talk anymore, but...
That's because he's in jail now.
Yeah, but they have YouTube in jail, thankfully. Anyway, anything else to say?
Hasta Lake Oswego.
Hasty bananas.
I haven't heard that one. Hasty bananas.
Have a great day. Hey, if you like these videos, make sure you click the subscribe button. It'll be up
like
there,
it and comment
somewhere,
and talk
and
to
there's
us.
a button down here somewhere
Share the love.
that looks like this. Looks like one of these, and you should click that, and you should click it on Facebook, and you should click it here on YouTube, and share this and stuff. Do what you do, because you do it so well.
Whiplash.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. Tony. That's the name I've adopted. You know, like Madonna. Just Tony.
It's like Cher.
Yeah, I don't have the little... I can't flip my hair like that.
Right. Yeah. I was
Give me
thinking about
whiplash.
trying to come up with a symbol for my name.
The artist formerly known as Bryce.
Yeah, the artist formerly known as Popular.
I started out this morning pouring myself a cup of 2-day-old coffee from my carafe. Do you do that, or do you make like a new pot every
Yeah, I call
day?
it Sunday Swill. Usually made on Thursday. And by that time, it's usually got kind of a... It's like a
chunkiness.
No, it's not
extra
chunky.
chunky.
It just has like a visible film